question of whether it be a 5 or 6 seed. TB12 to Mike Evans, who became the first player in NFL history with 1,000 receiving yards in each of his first 7 seasons. Nice milestone, but then watch this. Drops the touchdown, and he goes down. So, what happened? Watch closely. Goes to plant, slips on the grass. You see that knee buckle? Could be nothing, could be something, quite honestly. Fourth quarter, Bucs up 3. Brady, Chris Godwin. There's your ball game. 44-27, the final.
When we first met, that's really what we talked about. The guys that we have and what he could do with the players that we have. Adding Robbie Gronkowski to the mix just helped. But, and I envisioned 40. I really did. When he first signed, it was like, okay, we'll be a 40-10 team. But I was expecting practice. Yeah. I was expecting OTAs and other things. But what he's done with none of that, especially this last half of the season, is incredible.
That's really dope, man. For a guy that is, in the public spotlight so much and criticized so frequently, to still be doing that at such a high level at his age, man, it's so impressive. And being able to see that, every day, watching how hard he works, watching his attention to detail.
It's a team sport. Those are great team accomplishments, and just proud of all the guys, what they put in this year. And, now we're moving into the playoffs and got a great opportunity ahead of us and got to go try to take advantage of it.
All right, so in his first season in Tampa, Brady recorded only his second 40 passing touchdown season in his career, and those 40 passing touchdowns are the most by any quarterback in their first season with a new team in NFL history. Brady and the Bucs locked in now as a.
Hey, Tom, congratulations. Can you take us through just the swing of emotions? You've been in this game a long time, but, Mike getting an NFL record and then hurting his knee, but then, you having guys like Godwin and Brown to step up and make huge plays for you today.
Yeah, it's always tough when you see guys go out, and Mike's proud of him for everything that he's, gone through this year and what he's fought through, and it's an incredible record to have. So toughness, dependability, not obviously skill, but attitude plays a big factor into those things, and just love playing with the guy. So, and he went out, other guys really stepped up, made a bunch of plays. Chris keeps making plays. Scotty did a good job. Tyler made some plays. Gronk, Cam, everyone, AB obviously. So just got to keep it going. We got a big one next week. It all comes down to one game. It's now that the regular season's over, it's about, it's one football game. Who plays well, who executes when the pressure's on.
Go to Jim.
Hey, Tom, congratulations. Can you just speak to the impact that Mike has had on your transition coming here without an off season, all that? I mean, 13 touchdown catches is no easy feat.
Yeah.
It seems he was very dependable for you. Can you just speak to his impact on your transition?
Yeah, consistent, dependable, tough, great playmaker, great attitude, great teammate, selfless, never talks about his own accomplishments. Just a great it's great for him to be a part of, what we got going. So I love everything I see, from him from a quarterback standpoint, and just his attitude and what he brings to our team.
Go to Greg Allman.
Tom, in terms of momentum, this is a team that's won 4 in a row now. You have all the things going right as you get into the most important part of the season. How important was that when you see Atlanta get within 3 points, almost take the lead in the fourth quarter, to hold on to the lead and to keep this streak going?
Yeah, it was good. We made a couple plays where we needed to. We didn't have as many, plays there in the third quarter. We didn't, just convert when we had an opportunity there. We made a big play to start the half, and then, kind of gave away some points. So could have been better in certain areas, certainly in the red area. So I thought, we left some out there today. So, regardless, it's 11-5. We're finished, and now it's all, to do anything now, you got to earn it, and that's what it comes down to: who earns it and who puts it in and puts the preparation in, and who goes out and execute when the pressure's on.
Time for a few more. Go to Scott Reynolds.
Tom, congrats on the win today. Bruce said that you passed Peyton Manning in terms of the touchdown mark for a quarterback going to a new team. You have 40. Obviously, new Bucs record. Congrats on that. Did you think that you could hit 40 touchdown passes in your first season here?
I don't, whatever happens, for me as a quarterback is reflective of what our group does on offense. And I love playing with the guys I play with. We got a great group of receivers, great group of tight ends, very selfless. The backs have done an incredible job. And the way the offensive line is playing and protecting gives any quarterback a great opportunity. So it's a team sport. Those are great team accomplishments. And just proud of all the guys, what they put in this year. And, now we're moving into the playoffs and got a great opportunity ahead of us and got to go try to take advantage of it.
We'll go to Sarah Walsh.
Hey, Tom, I don't know if you remember this, but it feels like it wasn't that long ago people were asking you about the deep ball. And then these last couple of weeks, you're making it look easy out there. What has changed in this offense that you're just able to fire those and find these guys as easily as it's looked, maybe not as easily as it's felt these last couple of weeks?
Well, the guys are doing a great job making the plays. Like I said, it's about what we're doing on offense, and I got to try to give those guys a chance, and they're coming down with them. Chris comes down with them, makes incredible plays. AB does, Mike does, Scotty does. So I'm just going to keep challenging different parts of the field, and our guys are making a lot of great plays, so we got to keep it going. So thank you, guys. Have a great afternoon.
On the wing, can you take us through just the swing of emotions from Mike getting that record, which is an NFL record, to what you saw happen in the end zone and any update you may have on him?
Yeah, I mean, it meant the world for him to get that record and then to have an easy touchdown. And, the turf was really slick in the end zones. And just a freaky thing. Knock on wood, we don't think there's any serious damage. We'll know more in the next 24 hours.
Okay, and if you have to play without him, obviously that would be a horrible thing for him and for you. But Antonio Brown and Chris Godwin, I guess, showed today that you still have plenty of receiver out there.
Yeah, there's no doubt. Scotty, Tyler, we've got weapons. Obviously, Mike is special, and I kind of put Mike in that Vita category. It's going to take two guys to replace him for sure if he's not there.
Thanks, Coach.
All right, we'll go over to Scott Reynolds.
Bruce, congrats on the win. Can you speak to the day that Tom Brady had for you and the fact that you guys didn't even punt once on offense?
Yeah, it was going to be one of those games, and just hated that we got that. It's really, man, it's pissed me off that it called an interception. But he played fantastic. I mean, he's been on fire since the open date, and we scored on every possession except that one and the kneel down. So we kicked too many field goals, but that wasn't him. But he's been fantastic.
Bruce, you talked about Brady exceeding your expectations, like from a leadership standpoint, but 40 touchdown passes in his first season under you and your offense without an off season. Can you just speak to that achievement, setting well, I guess he set the record last week, but he added to it this week with
I think he broke Peyton Manning's record for being with the first team, throwing 40 touchdowns. I think Peyton had 37. So I know he'll like that. Peyton will be pissed. But, I mean, when we first met, that's really what we talked about. The guys that we have and what he could do with the players that we have. Adding Robbie Gronkowski to the mix just helped. But, and I envisioned 40. I really did. When he first signed, it was like, okay, we'll be a 40-10 team. But I was expecting practice. I was expecting OTAs and other things. But what he's done with none of that, especially this last half of the season, is incredible.
Thank you, Bruce.
You bet.
We'll go over to Jenna Lane.
Hey, Coach, first off, congratulations.
Thank you, Jenna.
I know for the fans and those of us watching, it felt like the air was sucked out of the stadium when Mike went down. What was the mood like on your sideline? Did you have to kind of get the guys refocused? I mean, Mike is such a valued part of this team.
Yeah, he's a huge big part of leadership. And, it's just, hey, you young guys step up. Scotty, Tyler, step up, AB, go play X, and let's go. There's nothing we can do about it at the time. And it sounds cold at times, but you have to go on. And we've done a good job of that all the time. And I think we'll reflect on that when we see him tomorrow.
How much do you think the turf was responsible for him injuring his knee?
Totally. He just blew out from underneath him. So.
No, thank you.
All right, we'll go to Greg Allman.
Hey, Bruce, the defense struggled to get off the field today, but twice Atlanta got inside your 5-yard line and had to walk away with a field goal. When they had a chance to go ahead there, how big was that to get a stop and hold them to a field goal and keep the lead in the fourth quarter?
Oh, it was huge. It was huge. And then obviously getting those turnovers was gigantic to ice it. But, it's like we bent way too much. Penalties hurt us, especially in the second half.
Thanks, Bruce.
All right, we'll go over to Joey Knight.
Coach, I think you probably had to play.
I can't hear you, Joe.
Okay, hold on. Hold on. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, that's great.
Okay. I think